Russia has unveiled its most ambitious weapon yet, the Poseidon nuclear torpedo. Dubbed the Doomsday Device, this groundbreaking weapon is designed to disrupt global military balance and redefine underwater warfare. Capable of destroying entire coastal cities, the Poseidon torpedo is carried by the Belgorod submarine, the largest submarine built in over 40 years. In this video, we'll explore what makes this weapon a game-changer, how NATO and other global powers are responding, and why it poses such a significant threat to global stability. Let's dive into the chilling details of this unprecedented weapon system. The Poseidon nuclear torpedo is a revolutionary weapon in the underwater arsenal of global warfare. At 25 meters in length, this massive weapon is double the size of standard submarine-launched ballistic missiles and far larger than conventional torpedoes. Its immense payload is designed to unleash destruction on an unprecedented scale, capable of eradicating coastal cities and generating devastating radioactive tsunamis. Officially revealed by Russia in 2018, the Poseidon is engineered to bypass advanced missile defense systems, traveling silently underwater at depths unreachable by most current detection technologies. Poseidon's range, reportedly up to 10,000 kilometers, allows it to strike distant targets while remaining nearly impossible to intercept. Russia has marketed this weapon as a means to guarantee its military supremacy, particularly in the face of growing tensions with NATO. It represents a shift in strategy. Rather than relying solely on traditional intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, Poseidon adds an underwater dimension to nuclear deterrence. Critics argue that Poseidon's mission overlaps with ICBMs, but its ability to operate undetected and deliver catastrophic damage uniquely positions it as a psychological and strategic weapon. Beyond the battlefield, Poseidon forces a global reassessment of underwater warfare and defensive capabilities. The Belgorod submarine, officially designated K-329, serves as the launch platform for Poseidon torpedoes. At 184 meters long and displacing 30,000 tons, it's the largest submarine built in over 4 decades. Its size and technological sophistication are matched by its strategic importance. The Belgorod is a mobile powerhouse equipped to carry out missions ranging from nuclear strikes to undersea sabotage. The submarine's depth capability, up to 520 meters, places it beyond the range of many conventional tracking systems. It carries 6 Poseidon torpedoes, each ready to unleash devastating force. The Belgorod's design also includes specialized equipment for espionage and sabotage missions. This includes smaller submarines like the Bester DSRV and the Losharik, enabling Belgorod to interfere with undersea cables, gas pipelines, and other critical infrastructure. While Poseidon is its most infamous weapon, the Belgorod's versatility makes it a multi-dimensional threat. Its ability to operate as a mothership for advanced submersibles underscores Russia's commitment to underwater dominance. NATO has expressed deep concern over Belgorod's potential, with some suggesting its deployment marks a new era in naval strategy. The Belgorod exemplifies Russia's shift from conventional naval power to innovative, asymmetric warfare. The Poseidon torpedo and the Belgorod submarine have sent shockwaves through NATO and Western defense communities. NATO intelligence first flagged the Belgorod's deployment during the early stages of the Ukraine war, raising alarms about the potential use of Poseidon torpedoes in combat scenarios. With a range of 10,000 kilometers and the ability to deliver nuclear payloads underwater, Poseidon poses an existential threat to coastal nations, particularly NATO members. NATO's fears are compounded by the Belgorod's versatility. Beyond its nuclear arsenal, its capacity to sabotage undersea communication cables or energy pipelines could cripple infrastructure vital to Western economies. The suspected involvement of Belgorod in the Nord Stream pipeline sabotage underscores these risks, highlighting the submarine's capacity for non-nuclear aggression. To counter these threats, NATO has increased investments in anti-submarine warfare and underwater detection systems. However, detecting and neutralizing a submarine as advanced as the Belgorod presents significant challenges. The Poseidon system has forced NATO to reevaluate its naval strategies, shifting focus from traditional surface threats to undersea warfare. As tensions escalate, NATO's response to Poseidon will be crucial in determining the balance of power in underwater military capabilities. Poseidon is more than a weapon. It's a strategic tool designed to reshape global military dynamics. Its primary mission is to deter adversaries through the threat of catastrophic underwater strikes. By targeting coastal cities, ports, and military installations, Poseidon introduces a new layer of vulnerability to nations reliant on maritime infrastructure. Critics argue that Poseidon's devastating potential could destabilize nuclear deterrence strategies. Unlike ICBMs, which are primarily defensive, Poseidon's offensive underwater capabilities blur the lines between deterrence and provocation. Its development has already triggered concerns about an underwater arms race, with nations like the US and China investing heavily in anti-submarine technologies. Russia's focus on underwater warfare reflects its broader strategy of countering Western naval dominance. By prioritizing submarines and unmanned underwater vehicles, Moscow aims to offset the U.S. Navy's aircraft carrier-centric approach. This shift has profound implications for global security, as nations scramble to adapt to the emerging underwater threat landscape. As tensions rise, the deployment of Poseidon could mark a turning point in military strategy, forcing a re-evaluation of traditional deterrence models. The weapon's mere existence challenges existing norms, pushing the boundaries of acceptable military development in the 21st century. In response to Poseidon, NATO has launched a comprehensive effort to bolster underwater defense capabilities. Surveillance systems, such as satellite networks designed to detect underwater heat signatures, have been activated to track Poseidon torpedoes. Anti-submarine aircraft, including the Poseidon P-8A, have been deployed to monitor key regions like the Arctic, where Belgorod has been sighted. NATO's focus extends beyond detection. The alliance is investing in advanced underwater drones and autonomous vehicles capable of neutralizing threats like Poseidon. These technologies aim to counteract Russia's growing underwater arsenal while protecting critical infrastructure, including undersea cables and energy pipelines. Despite these efforts, countering Belgorod and Poseidon remains a daunting task. Their stealth and advanced capabilities highlight the limitations of existing technologies, emphasizing the need for innovation. NATO's response underscores the urgency of addressing underwater threats in an era where maritime security is increasingly critical. The challenge lies in balancing deterrence with diplomacy. While strengthening defenses is essential, engaging Russia in arms control agreements may provide a pathway to de-escalation. The Poseidon torpedo serves as a stark reminder of the evolving nature of global threats, demanding coordinated action from the international community. The Poseidon torpedo and the Belgorod submarine represent a dramatic escalation in underwater warfare capabilities. By developing these cutting-edge systems, Russia has shifted the focus of military strategy, challenging the dominance of traditional naval powers. As nations scramble to respond, the Poseidon serves as a chilling reminder of the destructive potential of modern weapons. For NATO and its allies, Poseidon is more than a weapon. It's a wake-up call. The stakes are higher than ever, and the global community must adapt to this new era of underwater military competition. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay informed, and we'll see you next time.